Is it recording? Fuck, dude, I do this every time. Okay, we're good. We're good. Um, so here we are back with day 2. X is here, dude. X is good.
About
X is good at predicting things.
May I ask what you're eating, X? Because I'm having a blackberry pie.
lamb
Whoa,
steak.
black. Come on,
Nice.
Alec.
It
All
looks
right.
more purple.
All right. So we are on Cisco Lounge this time because Drake Lounge or whatever the website that I'm actually betting on with the coins and stuff hasn't uploaded the games yet, and I have a bedtime, so I got to get this video up as quick as I can. And maybe, if I get it up before other people, I can, get some more views, because I did pretty good yesterday, double my money. So we have Mouse vs. Hellraisers here.
You're gonna
Um,
give a quick recap of what happened?
oh, I mean, I made money. That's what happened now. All right,
Okay.
so we have. Oh yeah, I guess I could go on DrakeLounge.com
My bad.
history. So as you can see here, Gambit won the first map, fucking like $10 off of that. Lost the $10 immediately on the Hellraisers game, but that's okay. I lost $10 on Liquid. If I would have listened to myself and not bet on Liquid, I would be up $10 more. But
I bet on
fucking where's the
envious.
fun in that? Shut up, Alec. No one's asking you. VP versus Optic. I put 20 on VP and 132. The two big games that I called out that if one of you, man, if you're watching, you know who you are. I'm talking to you. If you know who if you're watching and you listen to me, man, you made a lot of money yesterday. That is the G2 versus Fnatic and the Godsend versus Astralis games. And I said in the video I'm not gonna edit or anything. I'm not gonna edit it from last video, but I'm just gonna repeat what I said. I was like, oh man, these are the games that I'm going big dick on. And guess what happened? Big dick fucking slapped it on the table. Won money. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
All right. So I
Yeah.
went from $90 to 160. So like a plus 70, you could see my wins and losses and whatnot. But we're on CSGO Lounge because, as you can see, they have not yet uploaded the games on Drake Lounge. I will bet on Drake Lounge, but like they're not up yet. So, Mouse, I'm assuming the percents are about to be the same. Alex said they were pretty much the same from CSGO Lounge to Drake Lounge, right, Alec?
Yeah, close
I
enough.
think
Close
they were,
enough.
I
yeah.
think just not the
The
G2 and
G2 Fnatic one was like more towards Fnatic on the Drake Lounge, and it was a 50-50 on CSGO Lounge,
mm,
but it's whatever. I'm pretty sure the percents are going to be about the same. So, yeah. So, recap of yesterday. Gambit won, G2 won, SK won, BP won, NaVi won, Envious won, Godsent won, and FaZe won. So I went 5-3 for the day. Alec went what, 6-2?
mm.
X went 5-3, and Tyler went 4-4. And so the first map of the day is going to be Mouse versus Hellraisers, which is a rematch of the qualifier for this major itself,
When Mouse
where
won.
Hellraisers bent
Or
Mouse
Mouse
over on
lost.
Train. Um, you being a Mouse fan, Tyler, how do you feel about Mousesports odds in today's game against Hellraisers?
If they don't play Train, then I think they could win because Hellraisers played horribly against SK. So
Yeah,
did Malice against Navi, but that's cobblestone
that is
too.
true. That's true. Alec, how you feeling about Mouse versus HR? I know
I
you
hate
also
this
sided with
game.
Mouse, didn't you?
I sided with Mouse barely just because I don't feel like they'd go back to train against
Yeah, yeah.
Hellraisers.
Speaking of barely, like the percents are really close, so that's a reasonable, like barely.
hmm
I'd say that, yeah, it's a 60-40. That's pretty much what it is. Do you
If
Hmm.
say if they don't go to train, they have a decent chance?
Yeah, I would probably skip this altogether though. It's too
Yeah,
risky.
I'd say the percents are too close. It's not worth. I'm actually not gonna place a bet. This is the second day in a row that I don't place a bet on Mousesports. It's because they're really unpredictable, and I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
they
don't like
are.
the
You
odds.
don't know which Nico's
Xavier,
gonna
what do you have
come.
to say about Hellraisers versus Mousesports? I know you sided with me on Hellraisers, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so it doesn't matter.
Jesus.
Oh.
I think they have a cooler name
It
than
is true. Their
Mousesports.
logo is
Jesus.
definitely cooler.
Yeah.
Uh huh. All
You
right,
know
X.
about the
Thanks for the
razor
input.
belt.
You're welcome.
So, next game of the day is going to be Navi versus Envious, and let me explain something. So on Drake Lounge, right? Let me show you guys. Store. If you see right here, it says To withdraw after you've deposited, you must pay or play 100% of the coins you deposited. We have this rule to prevent our skin bank from being used as a trading platform, and basically that means you can only pull out as much money as you bet. So the fact that I won like $130 today, I was able to pull out 130, and then I pulled out a $120 knife, a flip knife, or like a butterfly knife because I'm stupid. And I tried to put it back in, and I put it back in, and now I can't pull anything out because I would have to bet all the money again. So I was going to save $120 and continue this day with like 40 or 50, and just so like at the end of the day, if I messed up, whatever, it would be profit. But that can't happen. So, that being said, I have to bet a lot of money to be able to pull out my money, and I think the game that I'm going to do it on is NaVi versus Envious. Now, there's no safe matches in betting, let me just get that point across, but I'd say this is the safest match of the day, and I think everyone else agrees with me on that, even Alec, a big Envious fan. The amount of work that Navi's been putting in, how far Simple stuck his dick into Nico's butt today was outrageous. Um, Envious looked very shaky against Liquid. They were up 15-7, and it went into triple overtime.
Most stressful game of my career.
So I think that this is going to be the safest game for me to be able to put my money on and like be so I could pull it out later. Like I'm not even
This is the
putting
safest game
yeah.
of the major.
Like I'm
Yeah.
not even putting money on Navi to win money. I'm just putting it on them because I want to pull out stuff, and I think that's pretty stupid about Drake Lounge. I understand where they're saying they don't want to be a skin trading website, but I literally don't see what the problem is with that. If it is one, because I mean they still have the skins in their account, but whatever. FaZe versus SK. So Navi, I'm gonna do a medium to high bet on Navi. That's basically what I'm trying to say. By
And
medium
I'd
to
agree with
high,
that
I'd
too.
say probably 60 or 70. I don't want to go much over that. FaZe versus SK. Everyone said SK here except for me. I'm going with FaZe up. I think that they have a decent chance on maps such as Mirage and Train and Overpass. Maybe Dust 2. Maybe. But why did you guys all say SK?
Because they're better than the other team.
All right, X. Can I get can I get an opinion from someone that knows what they're talking about?
Alec, you want to say it?
SK FaZe. FaZe kind of struggled against. Well, not really struggled, but
Not really. They didn't struggle as much
Yeah.
as I thought they would.
I thought they would
Kerrigan
too.
really pulled them through. I thought Flipside had a better chance at that. Then again, they didn't do maps the way I
Especially
wanted
on
them to.
Nuke too.
Yeah,
I would never bet on this game on SK.
yes,
The
yes,
SK
that's
This is
what it's saying.
upset potential.
Yes,
This
Right?
is
definitely
70% for SK on Lounge, when I think it should be a 55-45 for SK.
especially with the
Just
stand-in and everything else.
with
Their
Fox.
players are still insane. But if
Fox
you,
is playing
but
his old team, though. Can we say that?
yes,
No one
yes,
said
he
that.
is.
Oh yeah. This-
But the thing is with FaZe, like everyone's like, oh SK, they can make it through groups and stuff because they're raw talent, even if they have the stand-in or whatever. FaZe is literally pretty much raw talent in Rain and AZ. Kiyoshima's pretty good, and then Kerrigan's the mastermind. So
No,
FaZe has a decent chance of upsetting here, depending on the maps. So if you were to bet on this game money-wise, I'd say never go on SK
Mm-mm.
and maybe a little bet on FaZe. I don't know if I'm going to do a little bet on FaZe. Maybe
This would be a low on FaZe for
a
sure.
low on FaZe for sure.
Well, if you're gonna bet
yeah,
on
if you're
this
going to.
game.
The next match is Flipside versus Liquid.
Dude, you skipped the monkeys.
Um,
Oh, we're not doing
that's
that.
actually surprisingly, Alec. That's actually not part of the major. So we're gonna skip that match. Flipside versus Liquid.
Hey, I
What
want to
did
watch monkeys play.
What did we say? I said Liquid, right? And you both said Flipside.
Everyone said
No, I said
or-
liquid. I
Yeah,
think everybody said liquid.
me and
No.
Tyler said flip, or me and X said Flipside.
And then
Oh,
okay,
that's-
and then me and Tyler said Liquid. I definitely say that this could be a close game, and I don't think there's too many good games to bet on today. To be
I
honest,
think this would be a pretty decent bet to go medium on Flipside, low to medium.
you really think Flipside's gonna win this out on what
Yes. Cobble,
Really?
cobble,
Cobble.
or cash. Maybe a train, but I think
I don't think
cobble.
Cash. Liquid almost beat Envy on Cash today. I
Yeah.
think
What is
Liquid
that
can
saying?
beat.
They lost to Envy. That's my prediction.
Apparently, Flipside has been saving a lot of stuff for cash for the major. It's
They have?
definitely always been one of their best maps. They beat NIP on it in the last major to knock them out. But I don't see them beating Liquid. I see this game going to cash. But I
What
don't
would you say the score is? Then?
16-11 Liquid.
Dang.
It's gonna be close, but I think Liquid will win still.
I feel like Flipside got a lot better. If you watch,
They definitely
if you
have
watch-
gotten a lot better over the
Electronic is insane.
Electronic is insane. He actually is insane. He was going off against FaZe. He was really the only reason they were picking up rounds. Every time they picked up a round, he got like a 2 or 3K.
It's gonna be him versus Leash tomorrow, and if one of them,
Mm-hmm.
the other team is gonna win.
So you think it's gonna be Electronic versus Leash, and
If you think about it, they got World Edit there too to carry them. Markov can go off anytime. Waylander's one of my favorite
When's the last time
players.
Markov went off, Alec? 10 years
I'm
ago?
not a Flipside fan. Well, I kinda am, but like
Exactly. 10 years ago. That's the answer.
Yeah.
A while ago.
Counter-Strike 1.6 is the answer. World Edit isn't beating JDM. Markov's not going off anytime soon. Pimp had a really good game today, surprisingly. Nitro and Hiko were kind of at the bottom. I didn't expect Nitro to do that bad, really. I'm glad Xavier's doing all this.
Guess X is
And
back.
I'm for sure having him back the next days because really this is entertaining.
Huh? I just got back.
You're entertaining, X.
Alright, so Liquid first Flipside. I'm staying away from this game. I'm not going on it. Alex
Which
says
one is it?
medium bet on Flipside. If you want to
Oh,
listen
yeah.
to him, go ahead. He did predict more matches than me yesterday, but you know he's a punk bitch and chose all the overdogs. Anyways,
True.
Fnatic versus North. Out of pure hatred, I want Fnatic to win this game. I hate North. I've always hated Dignitas.
Me and X went with North, and Tyler.
I didn't go with North.
Fnatic. Yes, you did.
X.
I did?
Yeah, you went
We
north.
have
Do you
the
want to
text
go?
messages.
Do you
X,
want
do you
me
want-
to switch it?
Do you want to go to Fnatic?
Yeah, I actually want to switch.
Okay, so Alex by himself on north.
X and Alec went on North. I went on North. See, this is what I'm saying. Xavier just literally types out the. I don't
First
know,
thing
man.
was mine.
Literally, I'm looking at
I'm
I'm looking at the kick chat right now. It literally says North in it.
Yeah, it does.
Honestly, like if we go through all these games, there's maybe 2 games you want to bet on. So this is kind of a stay away day for me. I don't know how you guys feel. I don't feel North
Yeah,
and
it
Fnatic. If it's a
kinda is.
50-50 on Drake Lounge, I don't see it. I don't see it really going either. I don't really see betting on that for me. If it's an underdog for Fnatic, I'll probably go on it. If it's an underdog for North, I just don't like them, so I'm not gonna put money on them. See, look at all these games today that are like 50-50s. 63-37 Hellraisers, 53-47
The last
North.
Mouse, I would
5
say
games.
skip Mouse, high on Navi,
Low
on
phase.
phase, low to medium on flip side, low on North, skip,
Astralis Optic. This game's so unpredictable.
medium on Gambit.
They play a lot of times, and they're always back and forth. Definitely skip Astralis Optic. It's going to definitely be a good game. It's a legitimate 50-50. There's no point in betting on that game, especially because all the betting websites are going to be a 50-50. If it's like a weird-ass percent on the betting website that you see, like
If you would
Astralis-
bet on this team, you'd probably go the lower, just because. Of...
Yeah, if there's a sway one way or the other with either team, maybe put a little bit on, but most betting websites I see it's going to be 50-50, and that's what it is, so don't bet on that. Gambit Godsent, I think Gambit's a stronger team than Godsent. I feel like Godsent's going to have higher percents on all the sites because of how they stomped Astralis. but I feel like Gambit's more consistent. On the HLTV thing they did with my boy Hobbit, um, he said that they prepared for literally everyone. Um, I know that people say that or whatever, but with an in-game leader like Zeus, I think that it's gonna be a good game against Pronax.
With
Um,
Zeus there, they are easily a top 8 team in the world,
absolutely,
Mhm.
if
Zeus
not higher.
Zeus was
Yeah.
reading the shit out of what's it called today. The round that sticks in my head was a full gun round by Northern Gambit, and literally Gambit they walk through mid, and all five of them just walk up the stairs. All five of them just walk up the stairs to A site, and no one's there. They didn't make any noise, so the players that were long didn't know that they were on A site, and it was a 5-on-5 plant, and like stuff like that. That is just such an insane read from Zeus,
Hmm.
and I feel like that's what's gonna do it. Pronax is definitely one of the best minds in CS, but I don't know, man. I feel like Gambit has a little more raw power behind them. If JW goes off, that's when it could start getting scary for Gambit. But I see Gambit as a better team here.
That's what I said medium on Gambit.
And then the last
Well,
game of the day is VP versus G2, which is another really unpredictable game that I probably wouldn't bet on.
this game is a VP.
You're feeling VP? I said
Yeah,
G2,
me
right?
too.
Did me and
Uh,
X say G2?
I think
Just
X,
you.
I said VP.
X said VP.
Did you X? You want me to check the kick chat?
Yeah,
Me too.
I know I
I
know
read
I
it
said
down.
VP.
So
I just
let's
checked
go
it.
over it one more time. Alec, Tyler.
Skip.
No. That's what I'm
Oh.
talking about. I'm talking about picks for the wins. So me, X, Hellraisers, Tyler, Alec, Mouse. Everyone NaVi.
Yeah.
Me, FaZe, Alec, Tyler, X, SK. Me, Tyler, Liquid, Alec, X, Flipside. Um, Alec, North, and everyone else Fanatic, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Me, Astralis, everyone else Optic?
Tyler's Astralis.
I'm a show host
You're
too.
Astralis too? Me, Tyler, Astralis, X, Alec, Optic. Everyone Gambit?
X Godsent.
X, Godsent. Alright, well, maybe we should switch. Xavier knows what he's doing. And VP G2, me, and X G2? Wait, no, me
Just
G2,
you.
everyone else is VP. Alright,
Yeah.
and then the games to actually bet on, you're looking at probably these two games right here. Medium to high bet on NaVi, low bet on FaZe, and maybe a medium bet on Gambit. And
If you
like,
Hold
see
on.
it,
so
it's like
you,
Skip,
Getting
Mouse,
yeah,
Hellraisers, high on Navi.
you probably want to stay away from most of the games today, to be honest. The only reason, legitimately, the only reason I'm betting on NaVi is because I feel like it's a decently safe game that I would be able to pull out money from. Like, because I have to bet money to pull out stuff, which is stupid from the website, and I would not bet on NaVi if I didn't have to do that. As you can see, my withdrawable coins are $10.98. That means I can only, even though I have $160 right here, I can only pull out $10 because I fucked up and put the stuff back in. So that's really stupid, but it's whatever. I'm pretty confident that NaVi will be able to take that game. And that's our day 2 predictions. If you followed me from day 1, congrats, man. You made a little bit of money. If you're following me on day 2, I'd say stay away from most of the games.
Shout out to Dan Nosley Inos, the guy that actually commented on your
Yeah,
video.
dude, shouts out to you, man. I appreciate you watching my video.
I
Other
can't
other
read it because
people's.
it's all blurry.
If you followed me, congrats, man. If you were like taking like if you were watching everyone else and then you just saw my video and like clicked on mine and you kind of did what everyone was saying, like, congrats, man. Um, I mean, no one else really called Gonset win, because everyone's like, oh, Astrala's the best team, we're gonna win the major, but that's whatever. Easy
Liquid win
easy,
NBS1,
easy
but I'm not.
$60. But
I'm
Alec,
choking us.
did you win the $60 on Liquid?
Actually, I'm 2-0 on Drake Launch. If that
But
means
did you win $60?
Of course not. I don't have that kind of money.
Well, you're a fucking pussy.
Sure.
Alright, so that's gonna do it for day 2. Stay away from most of the games.
Bet
Hopefully
against NBS.
better day 3. Yeah, good luck everybody.